Given the unprecedented that was Extreme Rules, given that there was only one Extreme Rules match on this Extreme Rules pay-per-view event, to overly describe this pay-per-view, I thought this pay-per-view was solid. It wasn't a bad show, but the fact again that you only have one Extreme Rules match on a pay-per-view where a night of rules, no rules, I should say, it's just, yeah. But, taking away that and, of course, the ending, like I said, man, Extreme Rules 2021 was a pretty solid event. So we're not going to waste any time, man. We're going to get straight to it. So we kick things off, man, with an impromptu six-man tag team match play. We had the New Day, Big E, Kofi Kingston, and Xavier Woods defeating Bobby Lashley, AJ Styles, and Omos. And for this match being impromptu, obviously the two teams, they met up backstage, and this is what led to this match happening. I thought this match was pretty good. The New Day getting the win was good, obviously, because, of course, Big E, the WWE champ, come on, they weren't going to lose. So I thought that this was a pretty good opener and a pretty good opener to this pay-per-view. We obviously saw afterwards, man, Bobby Lashley spearing AJ during the match, which basically, well, then again, Lashley did get pinned. So either way, Lashley and them did not win. But we did see Lashley in a promo just talk about how he's done. He wants his title match, and he wants it tomorrow night on Monday Night Raw. Big E later in the night and it was announced that we will be getting Big E versus Bobby Lashley for the WWE Championship to kick off Monday Night Raw, so that should be good. So we had another tag team match playa for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships, the Usos defeating the Street Profits. Man, I got to give another credit, man, to Montez Ford. He did a really good job, man, at selling the rib injury, man, obviously given to him by his match with Roman Reigns 48 hours previously on SmackDown. And again, man, this match that we've seen before, but man, was it good. Again, the Usos and the Street Profits have great chemistry, and this was just really good tag team wrestling at its best. Man, I had no problems with this match. And of course, given that I knew that the Usos were going to win, I had no problems with the Usos retaining their SmackDown Tag Team Championships playa. So next after that, man, we had Charlotte versus Alexa Bliss for the Raw Women's title. Now, overall, I thought this matchup was solid. Wasn't the best match of the night, but it wasn't bad in any way, capacity. After the match, man, we see Charlotte Flair destroy the Lily Doll. And of course, Alexa was very, very sad about that, which can mean only two things. Number one, Alexa Bliss is done with the doll and she's going back to her original Alexa Bliss gimmick, or this means that we're going to see a more vicious killer in Alexa Bliss. I don't know. Me personally, it's probably the first one. Hopefully it's the first one. This whole Lily doll, it just hasn't been good. Yes, granted, Alexa has tried her best to make the gimmick possible, but overall, it's not good. At this point, it's just a meme. I mean, even the fans wasn't even taking it seriously. They were chanting, "Thank you, Lily," after the match. So, overall, this is a pretty good match. Of course, when you have someone like Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss, who's pretty good in the ring, it's going to serve as a pretty solid match. So, Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss, kudos to you two women. So, yeah. Next, we had a triple threat match for the United States Championship. Now, I thought this match was really good. Damian Priest winning was obviously the right call. Sheamus and Hardy was good as well. For a moment, it felt like that Jeff Hardy was going to win, but obviously in the end, man, Damian Priest gets the win here. So good for Damian Priest getting the win over Jeff Hardy and Sheamus. I have no clue on what's going to happen next. I have no clue on what they're going to do with Sheamus next. But either way, it should be interesting to see. But I'm happy that Damian Priest won. I'm happy that he retained his title. So really good United States title match. Next, we had a singles match for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Bianca Belair defeating Becky Lynch by disqualification because we saw the return of Sasha Banks. That's right. We have not seen Sasha Banks at all in a while. She was supposed to wrestle Bianca at SummerSlam, but of course, because of reasons, she wasn't. As far as the match goes, I thought it was a solid match. It wasn't a bad match, but it was solid. So I think this is going to lead to a triple threat match, which I have no problem with. Bianca versus Belair versus Sasha. Hey, sign me up. Three great women. it should be a really great match for the SmackDown Women's Championship. But as far as tonight goes, pretty good. But again, it's kind of crazy how Becky is a babyface, a heel, yet she was really over tonight. Like, you can tell by the crowd reaction, she was over. And then in our main event, man, we had an Extreme Rules match. The only Extreme Rules match to take place on the card, Roman Reigns versus Balor. And this is a great match, man. This is a great Extreme Rules pay-per-view match. I mean, great Universal Championship match. But the problem with this was kind of the ending. Balor, with the demon towards the end, went full like Hulk Hogan mode, demon mode, just destroying the Usos, destroying Roman. Goes to the top turnbuckle, and then it collapses for no reason. It's like God struck the turnbuckle or something. I don't know. That was a weird finish. Roman wins with the spear. And, of course, now we have Roman versus Brock for Crown Jewel, which should be great. Great match, but the ending was kind of weird. I was kind of like, what the heck? You know, it was kind of like boogie-eyed. So I have no clue what they do with Finn. I think the only thing that you probably could do is just send him over to Raw. There's really no point of having him on SmackDown with Roman, but we'll see what happens with the draft coming up. So that was my WWE Extreme Rules 2021 review. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Remember to subscribe to the channel. And so, yeah.